Shit is spicy. Yeah, shit is spicy. I can't lie, I love the spice though. Like Spice Girls, it's so good. Yes, you guys, I made steak with white rice. And I made my white rice like my grandma makes it with the olives in it. So good. So good. So good. So good. I got you. Do you guys see my face and the transformation that the Dr. Malaxin Volume Multi-Balm has been doing to my face? I am currently on day 5. And as you can see, my dark circles have been disappearing. Smile lines disappearing. I have no makeup on right now. Nothing on my face. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on again. What you eating? I was eating steak, white rice, and I made it in like a gravy. But tonight I wanted to talk to you guys about letting people go and the plan that God has for you. You know? The more you hold on to people that God wants you to get rid of, to remove them out of your life, the longer it takes for your blessings to come in. And it's crazy because we try to hold on to people because we care about them. But in all actuality, God is telling you, let my people go. Because he heard those conversations that you didn't hear. You know? God sees everything. He knows about the conversations. He knows about when they were throwing you under the bus. He knows their intentions, what they're thinking about. He knows who is supposed to go with you and who's not supposed to go with you. Quentin said, hello, greatness. Hello. Michi said, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Michi. Let's normalize letting people go. Let's normalize giving people exactly what they want. Because trust me, anybody that was treating me like they didn't want me around, once I finally let them go and I moved the fuck on with my life with no malicious intent, you know, I didn't harbor no hate in my heart. I simply just moved the fuck on. They always gonna regret it, whether they tell you or not. Because you think people are gonna tell you, yeah, I regret, you know, you not being in my life. I regret treating you the way I did. People are not gonna tell you that. Some people are just gonna bask in the misery of not having you around. If you were a good person, just know you are missed. Just know that, all right? So don't worry, because it would. Sometimes you be thinking like, is this what God wants? Yes, it's what God wants. And you might not see it at first. At first, because God is omnipresent. He sees everything. You might not even see it at first and know the reason why he doesn't want you to be with these people. And that's where you got to trust him and stop questioning him. Stop questioning God and what he's showing you. Just believe it and move the fuck on. Because I promise you, once you do, once you trust him and you finally move the fuck on, you're going to see so many opportunities come into your life The people who are destined to be into your life will literally just walk into your life and you'll be like, why didn't I know this before? Literally. So cut them off. Cut them off. Let them go. You'll be happy. I know it's probably going to hurt in the beginning because you're going to be questioning, like, damn, why? Why is this happening? It's happening for your greater good. I promise you. I promise you, man. I used to always be sad when I fell out with people, or like things didn't, people didn't last in my life long term, whether it was friends, family members, lovers. And the moment I said, you know what? I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust his divine plan. Everything just came full circle. He showed me. See, one thing about God, once you do what he says and let these people go, let them go be with whoever they want to. Let me grab my charger too. Let them go be with whoever they think is better than you. Let them lie to you. Let them deceive you. Just let them go. Just let them go. Once you do that, he's going to show you why. He's not showing you why right now because you're still in it. You need to get out of it so he can show you why he's telling you to do that. Does that make sense? I'll grab my charger. Because he will show you why. But first you have to make the first move. That's why God always tells us, help yourself so I can help you. You got to make the first move. You can't be scared to let people go. Because at the end of the day, you was born by yourself, you're going to die by yourself, and you have God with you, so you're never by yourself. You're never by yourself, I promise you. Ung said, wow, so good, girl. I want to super chat or direct donate the $56 I have ready right now. Will you answer one question for a girl? Are you trans? I could really use support. I am not trans. Sorry. And I don't really support the trans community because that's not, that's against my beliefs. I'm sorry. Can't help you with that. But I do encourage you, if you are trans, I definitely would encourage you to try to accept who you are and the gender that you was assigned by the Most High. Love yourself because you're perfect. That's how God made you. If he made you a man, you're a man. If he made you a woman, you're a woman. You need to just start to love yourself, and the only way you're gonna be able to do that when you're stuck in that mentality of like, oh, I'm in the wrong gender. No, you are listening to demons. Stop listening to the fucking demons trying to convince you that you're in the wrong fucking body. You're in the right fucking body because that's the body that God gave you. That's the gender that you was assigned at birth. God makes no mistakes. So yeah, sorry, I am not trans. I don't subscribe to the, trans community or whatever like that. You want to be trans? I don't have a problem with you. Hey, I'll hang out with you. I'll talk to you because I understand that you're just confused. You're just battling, spiritual warfare. So I get that part. But I cannot support that. I can't. It's just not, it's not natural. It's not right. In my opinion, it's not. And it just sends the wrong message. You understand what I'm saying? It confuses people. It's a part of the confusion. You know? You got, you're confusing these men. You're confusing kids. And you're further confusing yourself. The more you transition into another gender, the more alterations that you do to make yourself, you know, really believe that you could play this role, because that's what you're doing, is playing a role. The further you're going from God, the further you're going from God, and the harder it's gonna be for you to be saved. Point blank, period. And I know some of you trans people don't really care about being saved, but you should. You fucking should. Especially now, with how everything is going in the world, we're just getting closer and closer to Judgment Day. Unfortunately, that's what's happening. Okura said, we need more women with this kind of brain. Thank you. And you know, the fact that he, you know, this person in the chat had to ask me that question, like, are you trans? You see how weird the world is getting? You see the confusion that's happening? For you to ask me if I'm trans is crazy. Baby, I was born a woman with ovaries, with a vagina, okay? I can have a baby. I can breastfeed. I have milk. And I'm happy with what God gave me. I'm not confused. You see how it's just making people furthermore confused, where now they're looking at women, natural born women, and they're like, is that a man? Is it a woman? Like, nobody knows, because these motherfuckers are playing dress up and they're good at it. The devil, that's what he does. He's a great manipulator. He's a great deceiver. And it's just affecting not only yourself, but the rest of the world. And it's actually annoying. It's annoying that there's people out there that are posing as a woman. And now men have to ask these questions. Unfortunately, if I was a man, I would ask the question. I'd be like, hey, are you trans? I would ask them too. I would ask women too, because you just never fucking know these days. You just never fucking know. Even me, I'm a woman and I have to ask some of these men, are you really a man? Or are you a woman that's posing as a man? We don't even fucking know anymore. It's annoying. I'm sorry, but it is. It really is. Big Daddy said the world is in trouble. We've been in trouble. We've been in trouble. It's crazy. You know, we used to be able to tell, you know, and nowadays the surgeries, the feminization surgeries are getting so good. You know, they're taking estrogen. They're doing so much that is so hard to tell. And I get it. But no, I'm not trans. Sorry. Damn said the world has gone in hell in a handbasket. It has. It has, unfortunately. Damn said, thank you for your transparency and keeping it real. No problem. That's what I'm here for. And the government is allowing this. The government is not allowing this. The government is not allowing it, honestly. A lot of people that work for the government don't agree with what's happening. Y'all tripping, she look good. Okra said, I subscribe just because you speak in facts. Thank you. You don't even look trans, they tweaking. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know, I get it. I get it. If like men, I have a little brother, I have an older brother, I have cousins. I fear for them. I really fear for them because it's scary. It's scary to be a man nowadays. You don't know. You take a bitch out on a date and that shit could be, it could be a man. I get it, baby. I'm not even mad at you for asking me. That's why I don't have a problem answering you. I don't have a problem letting you know. No, I am not trans. I am a woman, born woman. Okay? And you know, you guys, the trans community, you guys want to be a different gender. That's cool. Some of you guys are funny. You have great personalities. I'm not saying you guys are bad people. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is y'all taking this shit too far, especially when you guys are now changing your birth certificate. These motherfuckers are changing their birth certificates. So now we really are going to be confused. And it's just affecting the real women and the real men. Because how the fuck are we going to know that you're a transformer? How, if you change your birth certificate, how are we going to know? And I feel like your partner and whoever you know what I'm saying, you're dating has the right to know that you are in fact a man and cannot have children. Listen, you can change the way you look. You can alter your body. But one thing that you will never be able to do is change that spirit. Your spirit, the soul that God gave you, is attached to a gender. You understand what I'm saying? You could change your physical appearance, but what's inside of you will never change. You're always going to have the soul of a man or the soul of a woman. It just is what the fuck it is. Be happy with what God gave you and love yourself. How can you say that you love yourself and you're not accepting what you are, who you really are? Let's be real, that's who you really are. A lot of people are going to be mad at me for saying this. I'm sorry. I cannot lie to you and indulge in more delusion. It's delusion. It really is. And it's affecting not just the trans community. It's affecting the other people like myself. Like, it's annoying. You know? It's annoying. Danny said, I don't care what people do to their own body. But if you meet new people / dating, it should be mandatory to say your gender if you're a transformer. Exactly. It should be. And you know what? A lot of them are not disclosing that. You know, I saw a video on YouTube where this young man was dating a trans, and they were 2 years into the relationship. And finally, the trans told him, I'm trans. And it's just like, do you know what that does to a person? No wonder why they're killing y'all. Because you're deceiving people. Hello? That's not the only reason why they're killing y'all. But it's definitely something to look out for. Can you donate? Yes, you can donate to my Cash App right now. I can't get super chats at the moment because I got a strike a few weeks ago. That is the reason why I can't receive super chats because I got a strike, which means I got a, what is it called? A violation on YouTube. That's the reason. So I am monetized. I just have a strike right now. For the people that are obsessed with knowing my business and my status, because they're like, bitch, you're not monetized. They say it like they're getting some money from my YouTube channel. You're not getting anything. Why are you so worried? But yeah, you can donate to my Cash App. My Cash App is Tip Naughty. Don't ask. My homegirl made that Cash App for me, and I just kept it. It's Tip Naughty. Yes, TIPNAUGHTY. It's going to say Nancy Way. Tabitha said, are you in trans? I'm just asking, no disrespect to all. I am not trans. That's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the fact that people have to ask that question because there's so many transformers out here that you have to ask. And it's sad. It really is. I really wish we could just go back to the old days where, you know, we didn't have to ask those stupid questions. But no, I'm sorry. I'm not trans. I'm a born woman. Sorry to disappoint. Dimitri said, you know it's bad when their own community calls out their own. Oh, shit. That's funny. Oh, my God. Thank you, Richard, for the $10. I appreciate you so much. Richard, cash at me $10, even though he said he was going to send 50. But I appreciate the 10. I'm going to go to Starbucks and get me a drink, a refresher at Starbucks. So thank you. Somebody said you're gorgeous. But yeah, let me talk about this, you guys, how I just had to cut somebody off recently for their involvement in witchcraft. Yes, I literally had to cut this guy off because I found out that he's a warlock and he offers offerings to these dark entities, these deities, whatever they're called, the orishas or whatever you want to call them. They all want to say it's for protection. Whatever helps you sleep at night, baby. I know it's not for protection. It's fucking witchcraft, okay? And I tried to have the conversation with him and I was like, hey, it makes me feel really uncomfortable knowing that you do that kind of stuff. If you want to, you know, further get to know me, if you want to take this to the next level, you're going to have to stop doing that motherfucking witchcraft because I'm not dating no fucking warlock. Obviously, he did not want to do that. He didn't want to stop doing the witchcraft, so his ass got cut the fuck off. It's simple. I'm not doing that. I don't care. I don't care about nothing. I'm cutting you off. Point blank, period. I don't care if you tell me it's for protection. Oh, it's for protection. Oh, it's nothing bad. They all say the same bullshit because they're under demonic possession. You know what I'm saying? Then they don't even know what's going on, but I do. So no. You don't want to stop the witchcraft? Well, you could go find a bitch that's okay with that shit. You could go find a witch, because I'm not one of them. And I'm not interested in no fucking warlock. Sorry, but I'm not. Shorty said protection. Yeah, Jay, that's what they say. They always say it's for protection. It's for protection. First of all, why don't you go to God for protection? Why are you going to a fucking... And then they have these little, like... They always have, like, these little... What is it called? These little statues You're praying to a fucking statue. What is that? It's another god. Santos, yeah. Yes, Tay. They're praying to these fucking statues and all these, like, first of all, that shit is stupid. Anybody who does witchcraft, you're dumb as fuck. Because why would you go to other gods to protect you? It just doesn't make sense. You're going to a demon to protect you from a demon. The fuck? That's why the demons laugh at your dumb ass. The demons are always constantly laughing at you because you people are so retarded and so stupid. These demons, you literally go to a demon, right? You pray to the Santo. Hey, Santo, I want money. I want this. I want you to hurt somebody for me. Or whatever they pray to them for. Protection, they say, right? You know why the Santos tell you to drink blood? To drink blood, to eat a pig's ear, to eat the brain of a fucking goat, and all this weird stuff? Because you're dumb enough to do it. Yeah, you're dumb enough to do it. So they laughing at you. You know that? Oh yeah. Demons have a sense of humor. They're very funny. They like to laugh. And you're the joke. You are the joke because they know if they was you, they would go to God. But they don't have that option. They were cut off by the Most High. They don't have the option to get help from him. They can't go back to heaven. So they just living their life as demons, as fallen angels, and laughing at your dumb ass. They're like, oh, you want help from us? Well, go fucking eat a pig's ear and eat some raw brain. Let me see if you're going to do it. And then your dumb ass goes and does it. And the demon's laughing at your dumb ass. The demon is laughing at you. Yes. I could tell what I'm saying is pissing a lot of people off because they're leaving the live stream. And I don't give a fuck. You could leave. Bye. You could leave. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you know what I'm saying is pissing a lot of people off. We had a lot of warlocks watching this live stream. And it makes them mad. So they be like, I'm not watching this no more. It pisses them off. Yeah. Because they just realize how stupid they are. I'm telling you this because I care. I'm telling you that you're a fucking idiot because I care about you. You know what I'm saying? I care about you. Stop being fucking stupid. These demons are not your fucking friends. They don't want to help you. They want you dead. They want to lower your vibration. They want you to serve them. So they could use your dumbass to do more wickedness and laugh at you some more. They want to use you to laugh at some more people. And most importantly, laugh at God. They laughing. They're like, see, you see how I could get your people to do? Because God loves us so much. God loves us so much. We are made in his image, right? And honestly, a lot of these demons, if they could trade places with you, baby, they would. In a heartbeat. They don't want to be demons. They don't. They don't want to be fallen angels. They wish they could trade places with you. That's what your dumb ass doesn't understand. They don't have the power. You do. You fucking idiot. I have to talk to you guys like that because some of y'all just don't get it. And it's like, come on. Wake up. These demons are not your friends. They're not your fucking friends. They want your place. They want to take your spot. They want to take your motherfucking spot. They want to trade places with you. Nicole said people are giving birth to demons through intra-fertilization babies. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. That is a whole nother touchy subject. It's a touchy topic, but yes, that is absolutely true. You're absolutely right, and I'm aware of that as well. My World said, I agree with you. They know the truth. If they could trade places, they would. No question. Exactly. Because they know they're weak. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff people ask them for, they can't even provide. That's why they just drag you along. They just leading you on to nothing. Because they can't give you that. They can't give you what you really want, which is happiness. That's what you're really seeking. When these people are going to these demons, all they're trying to get is happiness. They're trying to fill a void, but they're going to the wrong place. Max said they wish they could go back, but Satan manipulated them. Exactly. Tay said it's deeper than that. There's a good side to it and there's a bad side to it. It's been going since man was... This is what pisses me the fuck off right here. People who want to fucking say, oh, it's not all bad. There's good witchcraft and there's bad witchcraft. It's all witchcraft. You can't manipulate me, baby. You can't confuse me into believing that there's good witchcraft and bad. It's all bad. Okay? There's God and there's the devil. Good and evil. There's no fucking in between. So stop. Stop with the bullshit. Shit's annoying. It's really annoying. All right, let me read some more comments. Apples and oranges, it's all fruit. Exactly. That's why the scriptures tell you, you will know them by their fruits. By their fruits. Period. You can't tell me that you got a pure spirit and a pure heart when you praying to some fucking demons. I can't fuck with you. I'm sorry. Because the people that do that type of stuff, they always got some type of jealousy, some type of wicked spirit on them. Always. Trust me. It's in there. It's in there. We could see it. We could see it. Some of us could see it. Like me, I could tell. I could tell. Nicole said people contract demons through blood transfusion and organ transplants. Oh, that is sad. That's sad, baby girl. All religions are fake, though. You can't be half-assed. No, you cannot. J.E. said David's mom does witchcraft. Probably. Probably. I said you don't even know what demons are. They look like you, obviously. Che said, I love you, excuse me. I love you, baby. I love you too. Catwoman said, you remind me of Oprah. Austin said, I love you too. Jay Master said, church and religions are false, but you worship that. When did I ever say that I go to church or worship a church or religion? I'm not religious. But nice to know that we have some demons in the chat. Hello, demons in the chat that are trying to confuse people. Max said, we know our shepherd's voice. We know. See, the thing about it is, if you believe in God, the Most High God, then you know that this witchcraft stuff is not a joke. It's not a game. People are really out here possessed. People are really out here with wicked intentions. People are really out here who want to hurt you. But if you know the power of God, then you know they can't do nothing to you. They can't. And that's what really pisses them off. The fact that they know they can't touch you. They can't touch you. All they could do is try to finesse you. Oh, it's not nothing bad. It's for protection. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing bad. It's for protection. That shit is not for protection, baby. No. That's deception. Ain't no protection going on. It's deception. What made you talk about this? I felt like it. Tay said, I grew up with this shit coming from the Bronx and East Harlem with the botanica, the spells, etc. It's part of the culture. It's really deep. It's not part of my culture. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not part of my fucking culture. I'll tell you that. I don't know what listen, when Moses took our people out of slavery, out of Egypt, and they were finally free, these dumb ass motherfuckers really went and started worshiping deities once again, like idiots. That's one thing I noticed about my people. They're fucking stupid. You could help somebody. You could help somebody, but they'll go right back to the bullshit. That's why I don't even help people no more. I'm like, you know what? Pray to God, baby. Pray to God. He could help you, because sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers suffer, because you're wasting your fucking time. Tay said, the comments are going so fast, it's hard for me to read all of them, but I'm gonna try to get to all the comments, okay? Tay said, Latin sister, I think all types of religions is confusing the world. Confusing people, telling them what side to pick. Everybody's against each other because of religion. Everybody's against each other because they don't know themselves. Everybody's against each other because they're not looking within. When you look within, you will find God, the true Most High God. That's the only way. Everybody's looking outside of themselves. That's what it is. Parker says some people find their comfort in dysfunction. Oh my God, I'm glad that you said that. Yes, a lot of people find comfort in dysfunction. It's a sad thing, but sometimes you just gotta leave people where they at. Austin said, heaven is for all that believe. Even murderers will be in heaven. Listen, that's between them and God. I don't like to even speak on what's gonna happen to them. That's between them and the Most High. If the Most High he's the only person who knows. You wasn't there. I wasn't there. We don't know the circumstances of the murder or whatever took place. So I stay out of that shit. The necklace is beautiful. Thank you. Nobody said, I bet you don't have a bachelor's degree. This is why. What are you talking about? What the fuck does a bachelor's degree have to do with your connection with God? This is why a lot of you people are lost. You worried about a bachelor's degree with your weird ass, with your demonic ass. He's worried about a bachelor. I don't need a bachelor's degree to pray to God, baby. I don't need a bachelor's degree to get closer to God. I don't. You do. You need a bachelor's degree to get closer to the devil. So go get it. Scotty said, because you speak on things that you don't. I know God, you don't. I have a relationship with him. Do you? Do you? Or are you another warlock, sorcerer that's in here telling me to stop talking about witchcraft because I know nothing about it? I don't know nothing about it because I don't do that wicked shit. I don't want to know nothing about it. I don't give a fuck about it. To be honest, I don't give a fuck about your witchcraft. I don't give a fuck about all them weird ass figures that you pray to. I don't care and I don't want to know. You want to be important so bad. Y'all want that shit to be it's not important to me. Sorry, I don't care. You're whack. If you do witchcraft, you are whack. You don't love yourself. Look within. Look within yourself and you will realize that you don't even need to do witchcraft. There's laws to the universe. God will take care of everything. You don't need to do witchcraft on somebody to hurt them. God is going to handle it. Yeah, Mr. Ty says she don't have to do that. Yeah, I don't have to do that. He wants me to know. You don't know what you're talking about because he wants me to learn about the witchcraft. I don't want to learn about your witchcraft. I don't give a fuck. It's wicked shit. Why would I want to learn about your witchcraft? Pure said, God said you go stay in hell because you don't know. Find yourself. Exactly. Find yourself. Know yourself. That's why, when Jamaicans, they be like, learn, know yourself, man. Know yourself. You don't know yourself. That's the problem. Know yourself. Figure out where you come from. Your real identity. And you'll understand the truth. True beauty doesn't have to do witchcraft. Exactly. Only ugly bitches do witchcraft. Ugly hoes. Pimple ass hoes. Okay? Every time I see somebody that do witchcraft, they body be out of shape. Like, they just look crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of their eyes is fucking, like, the bitches be looking crazy. Combo said that bachelor's degree is not gonna get you in heaven. And sure it ain't. It sure the fuck ain't. He gonna be like this. Where's the paper? Where's the paper? He gonna be like this. I got a bachelor's degree. And Jesus gonna be like, get away from me. I don't know you. Tay says, so you talk about God, so you believe in the Bible. This is where you get the wisdom from God. That's your faith. Your belief is from the Bible. Willie said, innocent. Your spirit just broke character. I think you found what you was looking for. Austin said, humble yourself before God. Period. Period. Nicole said, witchcraft is a manipulating of energy and stopping a person from free will. Exactly. And it's temporary. Anyways, that shit don't be forever. Francis said, the book is man-made. It is. Amen. Amen, brother. Why you gotta cuss, though? Because I'm grown? Because I'm fucking grown? And I can cuss? There's many books about God that come in many languages, but many religions that point to one God, one spiritual entity. Scotty said, you don't know anyone that does witchcraft. Yes, I do. I've came across many people that do witchcraft. And one thing that I find really fucking hilarious about people who do witchcraft, they talk about it like it's supposed to be respected. They be like, yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah, I do witchcraft. Yeah, I do witchcraft. They be so proud of that shit. I just be looking at them like, ew, you stink. You stink like ashes. You stink like ashes. Get away from me. I don't want that bad juju on me. I'm blessed. We blessed over here. Nicole said, God said he chooses whom he please. No diploma or degrees required. See, the only people that give a fuck about degrees and diplomas are people of the world. Because that's how they put you in a social class. That's how they figure out if they're going to respect you. They only respect you from your level of education. That's how they're going to respect you. God doesn't give a fuck about that. His degree is different. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get a degree with God, you have to be a kind person. You have to have a pure heart. You can't be stealing and lying and manipulating and wanting what everybody else has and being envious and jealous. A lot of y'all got degrees in this world, but you will never get a degree in the spiritual world. You can't pass that class. You could pass these classes over here, but why the fuck if you so educated, why you can't get a degree with God? Why? You can't pass that class though. Can you? Smarty pants. Francisco said, God is a father or son or daughter. No. Okay, I'm not reading that. Ain't no God. So why you here? Why you in my chat? Why you watching? I know why you're watching. Because you're a hater. And you got the evil eye. You probably doing witchcraft right now as you watching me. It's not going to work though. Nice try. Back to sender. Back to sender in the name of Jesus Christ. Now your ass is done. Tay said, like I said, I used to be around that growing up in Spanish Harlem, that voodoo. People need an outlet. This has a lot of history, especially in African and Spanish. History with who? History with what kind of people? Not my people. Yeah, it has history. History with some wicked, devilish people. Not my people. That's not my people. My people don't do that, baby. Absolutely not. I am not claiming that. I don't claim those people. I don't know those people. I'm sorry. We have no relation, no correlation. Tay said, do you practice what you preach? I sure the fuck do. I sure the fuck do. I'm not out here stealing and deceiving people, baby. Yeah, whatever. I don't want to know about your voodoo. I don't want to hear about your voodoo. Sorry. Take that shit to another live stream. Go to a tarot reader or some shit and tell her about that. I don't really give a fuck. I don't want to hear about your witchcraft. I don't know why you telling me about your witchcraft. Like I give a fuck. I don't. Go tell somebody else. So yeah, that's why you gotta let certain people go. You gotta remove them out of your life, because you will be surprised how many people do this, like dark magic. A lot of people be into that shit. A lot of people, let me tell you, it's scary. It's scary when you really start to see and understand how much wickedness is going on. All these people. No wonder why all these people can't prosper. They can't prosper. They always hit a stumbling block. They look good. They making money, but they miserable. They jealous. And 9 times out of 10, these people are jealous of someone who doesn't have as much money or material things as they have. All that witchcraft and you still ain't happy? All that motherfucking praying and eating raw brain and all the shit that you did, all those rituals, and you still ain't happy? Retarded. You're stupid. You should feel dumb. You should, because you're dumb. Smarten the fuck up. If you did witchcraft and you were stupid enough to indulge in that, trust me, it's okay. We've all been stupid. I've been stupid before. I trusted people that, you know, I shouldn't have trusted. I allowed people in my life that shouldn't have been around me. So I've been stupid too. Don't worry. We all been stupid before. Everybody's watching me because I'm beautiful. Okay. Okay. Am I Jewish? Am I Jewish? It's a funny question. The only way to get brain power is to study. Study what? Study what? Witchcraft? I don't want to study no witchcraft. I'm good. Because the more you open yourself to curiosity, to those wicked things, it's like you bring that into your reality. You literally bring that into your life. You're welcoming demons into your motherfucking life. Why would you do that? That's the stupidest thing you could do. To be honest, that's the dumbest shit you can do, is welcome demons into your life. Come on, you gotta be smarter than that. Don't be stupid, like for real. Don't get scammed. Don't get scammed. A lot of y'all be getting scammed. It's so crazy. You going to a fallen angel for help and you really think they're gonna help you. They are not your friend. They're jealous of you. They hate you because you have what they want. You have that connection with God. That's what they want. If it was up to them, they would have still been up there in heaven. They got kicked out. They didn't leave on their own. They got kicked out. Scotty said you have demons walking with you. Walking with me? Oh, yeah? Okay. Okay. I'm high right now because I'm talking about God. Yeah, I'm high on life. I'm high on life, baby. What are you high on? Witchcraft? That's what you high on. Some damn witchcraft. Stop doing that. You little shit. You're always up to something. You're always up to something. Stop. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. And me having a dog has really allowed me to see how animals really depend on us as well. You know, they really depend on us for so many things. And they love us, they respect us, they know. Dogs can see demons, dogs can see dark spirits. You know, you have to really have a connection with your animals because they're there to help us, just like we're there to help them. We have to work together. Right, Coco? Right? We have to work together, Papa. Somebody said animals are demons. No, the fuck they're not. Why would you say that? That is so crazy to say about animals, especially dogs. No, dogs are sweet. Now, maybe cats. I don't know about cats, but dogs are the sweetest. They're sweet. They love us. They warn you of danger. They will sacrifice their life for you. And they will never leave your side. Especially if you treat them good. They won't leave your side. Cats are protectors. Tay said religion is so deep that things that you will never know and things that you will never. I don't want to know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to know all that. Even the Bible tells us and God tells us not to question. You know what I'm saying? Because stop trying to. People want to be like God so bad and they want to know all these things about, you know, spirituality and da 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 da. Listen, some things are better off not known. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you better off not knowing. Because it's not for you to know. It's really not for you. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. He's just literally like a child. He's a baby. Right, Coco? Right? You're like a child. Coco. Coco. He looking like, what the fuck y'all looking at? Yeah. Coco. Hmm? Hi, baby. Hello. You like living with me? You like your life with me? Mm-hmm. I'm online. I'm on live. He knows that I'm on live. You see how he looked at the camera? He knows. He ain't stupid. He's like, oh, you on live? Yeah, I'm on live. There's people watching us right now. On the camera, baby. He said, yeah, you cool. Right, he chilling. Right, Coco? You good boy? Hmm? He's mad because he peed where he wasn't supposed to, and I spanked him on his butt. He mad right now because he got spanked in his butt earlier. You got spanked in your boom boom. You know you're not supposed to be peeing over there, Mr. Scruffy. And I'm gonna take you a shower tomorrow. You ready? You ready? Cause your ass is getting clean tomorrow. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching my live stream. I love you guys so much. And Coco loves you guys too. Say goodbye, Coco. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to them. For some reason, he's in a mood today. You're in a mood today, aren't you? He's in a mood. I don't know what's up with him today. I think he's just bored. I'm gonna bring him to my friend's house. My friend, he has a girl dog, and I feel like they would be good friends. He needs a little girlfriend, right? You wanna go hang out with other dogs? I understand. Cause I'm not a dog. I don't know what you be thinking about in dog world. It's hard being a dog? Is it hard being a dog? Uh-huh. Yeah, you know, it probably is hard being a dog, seeing spirits, being aware of so much. Dogs are aware of so many things that we're not aware of, you know? I'm sure it's hard being a dog. I love you, Coco. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Coco, chill. He's always fucking running around. Relax. All right, I'm gonna let him down. You wanna go down? You can go down. My lighting is so good. Thank you. Appreciate that. Ooh, sweet like cherry, baby. You guys gotta stream my new music on all platforms. I miss wearing this lip color. This is one of my favorite lip colors, by the way. And I'm sure you could tell why. It's just always gives the perfect color. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching my live stream. I hope, you know, some of the stuff that we talked about resonated with you and helped you in some kind of way open your mind to different things. You know, I hope I was able to spark something in your mind. I just want to get people to start thinking. That's it. Just think a little bit more. Stop being so surface level. A lot of things are happening out here, and don't be finessed, because they will tell you that it's for protection. No, it's witchcraft. Stay the fuck away from people who do witchcraft, because eventually, they will do something on you. They will do witchcraft on you. So keep that in mind. You know, you think that they won't do it to you, they will do it to you. Oh, yes, the hell they will. That's the thing. You know, people think that certain people are not going to do it on them. Like, oh, they're not going to do that on me. Yes, they will. They will do it on you. They will do it on you. Nah, I don't like how that looked. Remove it. All right, you guys, I'm about to end the live stream. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Somebody said you don't gotta be her type. If you got money, you're what they like. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Men are supposed to be providers, but now I'm gonna speak on this before I end the live. Men are supposed to be providers, hunters. You're supposed to go out there and hunt for the food and bring it back and allow the woman to cook it. That is our job. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is, men nowadays have abandoned their post. They don't want to be providers. They don't. If they do provide, they get upset about providing, which is why we have comments like this in the chat. Oh, if you have money, you're her type. You're supposed to have money as a man and be a provider. That's the bare minimum. That's not like anything special. You know what I'm saying? So for you to make it seem like it's something extraordinary when it's not, it's crazy. A lot of these men are sassy. Right, Michael, they're sassy. Feminine men. If you have money, she'll like you. No. It will tell me something. It will say, hey, he's a good provider. He's potentially could be a good provider. You know, because there's so many men out here that are handicapped when it comes to playing their role as man. They don't want to. We have trans, gays, down lows, you know, lazy men that don't want to, you know, imagine a woman that doesn't want to cook, a woman that doesn't want to take care of herself and look beautiful for her man. Just imagine. Ugh. A woman that doesn't want to be feminine, isn't that a turnoff? Same thing. It's a turnoff when you men complain about dollars that I didn't even ask you for. Notice I haven't spoke about money at all. It's always men that bring up money. Oh, if you have money, she'll like you. I never spoke, money was never even, I never even talked about it. You spoke about it. You men talked about it because you're butthurt about having to provide money. You don't want to provide. That's your personal problem. Don't bring that shit to me. I never spoke about money. You know why I don't talk about money? Because it's a given. It's not even a conversation that needs to be had. Any real man knows what the fuck he needs to do. Point blank, period. Just like a woman knows what the fuck she needs to do. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? A woman should know what the fuck she needs to do. She needs to cook. She needs to please you in the bedroom. She needs to be understanding. She needs to pray for you. She needs to guide you, spiritually and be there. Women have an immense connection to the spiritual world. Hence to why angels used to talk to women back in the days. They would literally reveal themselves to women and speak to them. Just like the angel spoke to Jesus' mother. So stop complaining about being a man, because I never even talked about money. It's always a man complaining about something like money. And it turns women off. It turns us off. It really does. Because we're like, oh my God, here we go. He's talking about money again. Now, it would be different if I asked you for some money. I didn't ask you for shit. I never said money turns me on. But the fact that you can get out there and work and do something for the family is a turn on. It just is. But men, these zesty, sassy men nowadays, they get turned on by a woman going out and getting it for herself. They're like, oh yeah, I like that. I like a hardworking, independent woman. No, you like gay men. That's what you like. Because that's masculine. That's masculine. You shouldn't be turned on by a woman working hard and getting it for herself. That should be a turnoff to you. To be honest, you should be like, ew. Why is she out here like, damn, let me take that load off of her. Because I don't like that. You shouldn't like that. It should not turn you on. You should want to take, you know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be like, no. I really don't know what's wrong with you men out here, but like, y'all are turned on by hardworking women. No. You like trans. You like trans women. You like the look. You know what I'm saying? You like the look of the woman, but not the real, how do I explain it? You don't like the real energy of a woman. You don't like the femininity of a woman. You just like the way she looks. So with that being said, just go date a trans, because a trans is going to go out there and work like a man, but it's going to look like a woman. That's what you like. That's what you like. You like the aesthetic. You like the way it looks. But you really want a man. So really, you want a trans. That's what you want. You want someone who looks like a woman, but works hard like a man. That's called trans. That's what that is. That's a trans. If you don't want to step up like a man, you have other options. You can go date a trans. You can go date a gay man. You don't have to fuck with a real woman. You don't. Like, you don't. Trust me, I'm not pressed for a sassy man. I'm not. I'm not that pressed. I'm not triggered. I'm making a fucking point. And you know what it is triggering? It's triggering to a person that's watching humanity fall. It is triggering because it's ruining the natural dynamic of what the fuck is supposed to be. Mother Nature is going against Mother Nature. So yeah, it is fucking triggering. Y'all changing the natural dynamic of what the fuck shit is supposed to be out here. But it's all right. If that's what you want, go get what you want. Go get what you want. Don't be coming to women talking about, yeah, I like me a hardworking woman. You like trans. That's what you like. You don't like real women, okay? And you can't call yourself a real man if you like to see a woman working hard. You cannot call yourself a real man. If you're not taking the load off of a woman when it comes to hard labor, you cannot sit in my face and call yourself a man. You are not a man. You are a boy. You're a little boy who needs a hug from his mama. You're a boy who wants to jump in the bed with his mother. You're not a man. You're not. Okay? So with that being said,